This video is talking about our lab exercise 8. The lab exercise 8, we will do a simple addition. This simple addition is you will write a program to locate display the message in the middle of the screen. So in here, you will ask the user to enter two integer number. So here our integer number is a signed integer. So we prompt the user for two integer. Then the program will add the integer and display their sum. You will repeat the same step 3 times using a loop. So every time before you continue, you will see here we ask the user enter the first number and the second number, then the sum. Then we will using the write message here. They will ask the user please enter any key to continue. So once user continue, enter any key to continue, we will clear the screen. Then you go to the second one. So each time you ask the user for input, your background and foreground color will be changed. Okay, so you can think about in this assignment, we were using many different procedures from Advanced32 library. The first thing, when you display the message, the prompt message for the user, you need to use the write string. When you read the user input, you need to read int because that's a signed integer. So here to display a message for user enter any key to continue, that's a wait message procedure in Advanced32. So you can find that. And also the other one to change the foreground color and the background color. That's earlier we talked about. You can set the text color to change the background and foreground color. But one more thing you may need is how can you locate the mouse cursor about the middle of the screen. So this one is another procedure we're using for Advanced32 library. That's the go to XY. So you can see the X actually is X coordinator, Y is Y coordinator. So the X coordinator actually means your the column. So that's the width where you want to locate it. So the Y actually means how many rows you want to go down to the middle. So typically by default, the console window, the X coordinate range is from 0 to 79. That means in one line, we will have 80 characters. So the Y coordinate, how many rows? So that will be 0 to 24. So you can decide to roughly calculate where is the middle. Of course, the middle is not really like you need to be Y12. You can be Y equal to 10. Or your X coordinate, you are not may need to be 40. You see, you can, because your 40 is in the middle, so it depends on your string length you want to display. So you can decide what your XY is. So here, when we're using the go to XY procedure, before you call that, they have two input we expect. We expect the DH and the DL registered. So you can pass the Y coordinate in the DH and the X coordinate in the DL. So for example, we want to have the DH is about the 14 rows. So the X coordinate, the DL is 20. So you move DH is 14, DL is 20. So then after you call go to XY, they will move the cursor to that location. So here is, you can, after you move your mouse cursor, so you can have your write string display. So the write string, remember, we will have the prompt message offset in your EDX. So you call write string. So then maybe here you want to write another integer, you call write integer. So then this two is you will have your two empty line. So this one is earlier we say, if we want to ask user press any key to continue, this one in Advanced32 library, we call that the wait message procedure. So then you can call wait message. So that's another procedure you need to use for this lab exercise. Okay, so let's see the demo for the output from lab exercise 8. So once you run the program, you see you can change the foreground color and background color you like. So just each time be different. Okay, so that's our first try. So press any key to continue. Once user press enter, so then you should change your background color. Okay, so again, one more time. Yeah, so just choose what you like for your background color and the foreground color. I got couple email from, actually few email from you guys. You talk about when you run your chapter 5 project at home, it doesn't work, but it's fine for chapter 3 project. The reason is, in chapter 3 project, we never really use Irvine directory. So that's why you never have a problem. So if you have a problem to run your chapter 5 project, the reason is your Irvine directory didn't install correctly. So in the chapter 5 project, we are expecting Irvine32.inc file right under Irvine directory, right under C drive, then Irvine directory. So that's why now if you have problem to run, you need to check. Under your C drive, here's your Irvine, right? Irvine directory, Irvine folder. So your Irvine folder, right click, you should be able to see the examples folder. So here is inc file. So we are expecting the Irvine32.inc file right under C drive, Irvine folder. So if you have any additional Irvine folder, you need to make sure you move up just right under the C drive. If you have problem to install your Irvine folder, under our canvas, we have that too. If anyone you didn't have a chance to download the Irvine folder from the lab computer or from the author website, you can go to our canvas. So actually under our canvas, the demo file folder, under the Visual Studio project, that's the same folder for all other chapter 3 and chapter 5 project. You will see here, actually I already have a irvine.zip file. So you can download this irvine.zip file. So make sure you only copy over the Irvine folder alone. Move to your C drive. So then you won't have a problem to run your chapter 5 project. So that will be able to include your Irvine32 for INC file. So now it's your time to work with your group member about your lab exercise. So I will be here with you, but also at the same time, I want you to have someone to work with you. Your group member, you guys can using your group pages from our canvas. So then here, let's start working on the lab exercise 8.